Okay, here we go with part 6. I am going to put more of my pattern, my design on here today. Now, I did watch another video on an alternative to using the double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to give that a shot for part of this. So this section right here, I'm going to save and do that with the other method. I can't remember the name of this stuff right now, but I'll let you know when it comes. So I'm going to cut this part off. This other part, I am going to use the double-sided adhesive, and I don't know how Danielle got her canvas to line up with the measurements that she put in. I think I talked about this a little bit in my the part 5, but I was so uncomfortable using the piece that I put on here because it was not accurate. It was off. So I went and reprinted, and I reprinted it with a 2.5 measurement, and this is what I got. So I'm going to have to actually unfold my canvas a little bit in order to reach it properly. So let me just unclip that real quick. And that should be enough. Okay. Reclip it. I really want to work going this way, but I do want to complete this page. So now I will have a full page opened up. So I will get this page and then I'll work the pages that go below it. Since this is a landscape size portrait picture painting, so this is actually the top left hand corner of it, and I'll be working down the left side just because that'll make it easier on having to with unrolling this. That way I'm not having to unroll it to go all the way across, roll it back up to do the next page, and so on and so forth. So let me uncover. It's only 4 squares, and having it clipped on there, it really did something to my canvas. Not good. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here at the 4 square mark. When I calculate the time on how long it takes me to do this painting, I do not count this part of it, the preparation and whatnot. See, I can understand how Danielle was so frustrated and pulling out her hair, because even after doing the parts that I did, I retried the sizes several times in order to get back to the original size that the drills are. Now, this is not staying where I want it. I want it to stay down. It's kind of hard. Got to use these clips as kind of stoppers. So there we go. All right, let me get my tweezers to kind of lift this up. See, I'm not going to use the same brand of stuff that I used on this section right here, and I'm going to find out if it's, because I'm worried that it's not going to be sticky enough. My Wi-Fi connection is unstable, so I might get disconnected. If I do, I'll just reconnect. But, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sticky part on top of the paper first. On top of my piece of paper. This. I'm going to put the double-sided adhesive on top of this first. That way, if it's not sticky enough, all I have to do is print out another one of these. I don't want to stick this on there and then stick it on there and find out it's not sticky enough. And then I've ruined my canvas, which would be a very bad thing, considering I've already started this and put 16 hours into drilling it, you know. Okay, this goes down this far. So I'm not going to cut it yet. I'll just use the piece that's already open. The slit that's already in the canvas, the cover. I don't want to make a new cut right now. I think once I get this figured out the way I really want to do it, it'll go a lot faster. I don't think I'm going to paste everything at once on the whole canvas. I'm going to do it one page at a time as I go. Just because it's backbreaking work having to do all this at one time. There we go. Okay, let me get out my double-sided adhesive. Like I showed you, this is what I bought. The Silhouette double-sided adhesive sheets. And we'll see how that goes. What I could do is just check the... No, I'll just do it on here. If it doesn't work, I'll just reprint it. Yeah, that's not that big a deal. That way I'm not wasting a piece of adhesive by trying it out on something else. Okay, see, what I like about this is it comes with 8 pages of it. That's why it just feels like it's too good to be true on the price for $5.99. Because I know the other stuff, it says super sticky adhesive. So you're supposed to pull off this side first. Let me just take a corner here. And I think I can write on this one. This one will actually work to write on it. I'm going to just kind of trace around it, and because I really don't want extra, because that kind of made for a mess when I did the last piece. That was a pretty good ink pen for a Dollar Tree. I love ink pens. Pens in general, especially colored ones. But I'm not a very good tracer. I don't want to get it on the actual design. I mean, it really wouldn't matter because it will be, diamonds will put over it, but I don't want to obscure the symbols, which that won't matter either, because if I can't read a symbol, I just use my easy PDF to see what it's supposed to be. That's what I like about having both a PDF version and a printed version of it. If I can't see one, I can see the other. All right. See, this stuff is supposed to be used in those silhouette machines. I didn't even know there was a silhouette machine. I just knew that the pick-me-up tool was made by Silhouette. I had no idea it was a whole line of stuff, and that I knew that the pick-me-up tool was meant for crafting, you know, for other type of crafting, but I did not have any idea that they had one of those machines. It's like meant for a decal machine. I'm guessing that's like the Cricut thingy. I really never got into that, so I don't know what all that is. Well, if there's excess on one side, that's no big deal because it can go overlap onto the canvas where there's already sticky, but it's when it gets overlapped onto the diamonds. Oh, no. Come back. Don't land on that. There we go. Okay. Now, here we go. I've got that folded, so I'm going to just cover it up. You're all probably yelling at me, cover it up, cover it up. Okay. So, from what I heard, I'm just going to use the back of this to kind of make it even. As you take off this, because there's not really instructions. This is, well, it tells you how to put it in the machine. With the white, okay, position adhesive sheet onto a cutting mat with the white side up and feed it into the silhouette. In the media thing, select silhouette double-sided, adjust the blade. After the image is cut, remove the yellow liner from the design and carefully place the design into position. Remove the white liner and apply a decorative material. So I'm guessing this side would be what goes onto something. So this is going to be the top piece. The white side is what goes. I don't think it matters. Whatever piece comes open first is what I'm going to use. And it's the yellow side. Oh, it's the white side that came off because they're sticky on the yellow part. This is thicker, so that might be why. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Can't see it, so let's do it this way. There we go. I'm so nervous. All right. Trying to get the corners lined up, and then after that it should be good to go. God, I couldn't imagine having to do this for every single piece of paper. Okay, let me press it this way. Now see, I didn't get it perfect, but you can't see any of it on the back side. So there's a little extra glue, but there's no excess paper that doesn't have anything stuck to it. You know what? I just screwed up, and you probably all saw that. I stuck the paper to the wrong side of it. Let's see if I can get it off. I don't know if that'll be a good thing if I can get it off, but nope, that's the adhesive side. Well, while we're at it, let's see. Because I can still stick it on there. I just want to see how sticky it is. Yeah. Take my drill pin. Take some of my junk diamonds here. Stick them to it. These are rejects for sure. They don't want to even stick to my... Alright. I think it's sticky enough. I do. Let's see if they move around. Nope. They don't want to move. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this to it, and then I will get... I still have enough on this piece that I can... In fact, I'm going to use this to outline it before I stick it to the canvas. That way I'm at least not having to go cut this all out and print it all out. Because that, you know, it may sound easy, which it really is, but it's just annoying, especially how hard it is to get to my printer. It's got a lot of stuff in the way. Because as you may already know, my older daughter, who's going to school, moved back in for a while, and she's sharing a room with Teslin, but she's taken over the bedroom with all of her stuff, including Teslin's bed is being covered. So all of Teslin's toys are out in the family room, which is where the printer is. And so it's blocked by all her toys. Yeah, so. All right, I'll fast forward through me cutting this piece out so you don't have to be bothered by watching me cut a piece of paper. Oh, you didn't even see it. I didn't have it on the screen. Okay. I'm going to throw the rest of these scraps away. I'm not going to bother keeping that. And now I'm going to go ahead and press this onto here. And then I'll put this one on top of this when I'm done. I can tell which way this goes because of the numbers that are on here. 7s and the spades, because there's arrows going in every direction. But like number 2 is facing up and all that. So there we go. Go through this process again. Feel like a doctor. Well, basically it is when you're dealing with a canvas that you don't want to ruin it. All right, I gotta reposition myself here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just pulled this back a little bit because I want to make sure I have plenty of room to place this. And I want to make sure I'm double checking the alignment to make sure a larger piece like this is going to line up all the way down. And that looks really good. And yeah, it looks perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and Now I'm going to stick it to my canvas. Oh, okay, holding my breath here. Oh, don't do that. Oh God, it moved. It's actually easier to remove with the sticker attached to the back. Weird. I guess sticker to sticker, it's easier, so. I don't know, I had it lined up perfect and then it just moved a hair and I had to fix it. I'm shaking so bad right now. Okay. There we go. It is off by the tiniest hair, but it's not to where it's going to matter. A big bubble under here. Maybe that's why. What the heck? How did there... Oh man, a bubble. You have to push it out. Man, that's tough. Okay. Maybe next time I'll just start at the top and go down instead of the side. Actually, I could probably use this thing to push the bubble out, huh? I still have the top one to go. At least that doesn't have to get lined up. It's just adhesive. But this is 99.9% accurate as to where it should be laying. I will know to keep them lined up because it's not as bad as when the measurements were off. All right, so I'm gonna just put the top piece on and then I'm gonna cut this video and post it because the next one is gonna be of me drilling and I'm gonna do as much as I can and do a time lapse on it and just do a voiceover after because I have a lot of catching up to do on books and videos that I need to get done, and I haven't had the opportunity to really do that. So I did on my last part 5 that if you watched, I was able to get some catching up on that. I've got to open this up a little bit. It's not giving me room to push this out. I'm just glad this ink isn't smearing from me pressing on it. But you live and you learn. You got to be very careful so you don't get these bubbles, because these are a pain in the butt to get out. So I can still feel them. It might be because of such the large area that I did too. I might just do smaller areas at one time, because I didn't have any issues like that with this section here. And I definitely didn't when I did just the one square. Man, this is pretty boring, huh? Watching me make mistakes and fix them. I can't get that bubble out right there. It's a little one, but what it's done is it's bubbled the canvas. I mean, it makes a lump under there. This is killing my fingers. Well, it's making me really warm too. It's getting a workout here. Now, I'll be right back after I get this done. I'm sorry I put you through all this boring stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, I believe I got them all out. Now, I was just thinking while I was sweating away at this, that this is normally not going to be an issue because I won't be making the mistake of putting the adhesive on the wrong side of the paper. Okay, so now to get the paper, the adhesive put on top of the paper. Let me just keep these papers out of the way. Okay. I want it flat, but I'm working at an angle here and I don't have the room to make it flat right this moment. Okay. So we're just going to be peeling off one side, sticking it onto that. I want to peel off the yellow side, but I keep getting it's like, I'm getting the white side peeled off first. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, wish me luck. Here I go. Shouldn't be a problem, right? It's just placing the adhesive onto the piece of paper. I don't feel any bubbles. Yeah, it went edge to edge. So now let me try and peel this up. And there we have it. We have a sticky canvas. I can say though that it is not as sticky as the canvas itself. So I'm gonna have to make do with this. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I already have an idea of what I could do if this doesn't hold very well. Because like I said, I've got something else I want to try for the last bit of this page. And I think I should have that here within a couple days, so I don't know if I should do a large area like this at once. I think I will, just because I'm kind of going to challenge myself to see the time it takes. Like this last section, how it took me so much less time to do than, you know, just a four-piece section over here when I didn't have the pattern on here or the ability to search symbols like I do with this easy PDF. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next video, which will be either showing my stock of what I have and how I store them, or it will be another review, or it might just be my, my drill with me for this section. It is really pretty though, I can tell you. It looks really nice. See, is it? Can't tell if it looks like it's popping up or not. No, it's... Oh, it's good. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Enjoy the view, because the next time you see it, it won't have black and white. It will be very colorful. So this is Donnie again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Even though it looked tedious and boring, I'm hoping it could help somebody someday who wants to make a heaven and earth design and transfer their design onto their canvas. Now I'm taking my chance with this brand of double-sided adhesive, and I will let you know how it turns out. So until my next video, I hope you guys have fun diamond painting and relax your shoulders. That's very important. Talk to you later. Bye.